Sup Shredders, my name is Logan aka Spiderhands and welcome to this SP Patrons video for Andreas. I'm going to be reviewing a track from an act named CLANN titled I Hold You, and if we switch over to here, we're going to be listening through this track. Now usually, just full disclosure, I don't usually review tracks this long. Usually the length is like 7 to 8 minutes, and I think from this point on, if you're watching this, it's going to be 7.5 minutes as an absolute limit. 5 minutes for the live streams, and it's 7.5 minutes for these reviews here. I may eventually change that to 8 minutes. We'll just see how we go. But like, I don't want someone sitting through the entire art of live performance or something like that. You know, we're gonna be checking through this track from start till finish. You're gonna hear what we think. Let's go. Lovely piano intro here. Again, airiness to it. Rolling with those triads. Is that rain? What is that additional sound effect that's going on there? Oh, her voice sounds fantastic on top of the piano bits.
It's alright. The dark is gone. I'm here. I hold you. I hold you.
I like the minimalism of the vocals here. The lyrics are easy to understand. I hold you goes back to that hook line and title of the song. Got the drums coming in here now. We're at the minute mark. I'm not bored. We're taking our time to introduce these elements. Got some reverse takes in there as well. It's fascinating. I just don't know where we're going next, to be honest. Then, to be fair, I never do with Andreas's requests. I never know where we're going next. And that's why I kind of like it, you know?
It's alright. We're alright. Although you're gone, I'll be here to hold you. I've got you.
There, in that dynamic range there, the way the vocals have been done, you know, I got you. You can hear that little whisper there so clearly, even though it's so quiet. That is testament to the post-production there. Well done to CLANN for this. It's not an easy thing to do, but they got it right. Cool, having the strings come in here is a nice touch. A little bit of high-end resonance there alongside the vocals, or obviously an absence of them because they're not at the same time, but you know what I mean. Interesting choice to sidechain everything with the drums, but that's okay. Oh, no, actually, no, I take that back. Obviously, those strings, that second layer of strings there is not being affected by it. Or maybe it is, I'm not sure. Kind of reminds me of an Evanescence song that I heard another time. That space, though. That space is stunning, dude. And she just fills up the entirety of it with that reverb, that tail there is just whoosh.
Will you
Nice to have the storm come in here, face down the world with you, and then the storm foley comes in. It's a great little touch. It's classy. The oncoming, you know what I mean. That's how you use those types of sound effects appropriately, you know, or those recorded parts. Okay, including some more vocal harmonies here. That's cool. It's almost like she's using this as a way of breaking up her stanzas and the sung parts, or the sung parts with his words, you know. Was there a bass guitar in there? I can hear very, very quietly. Oh. It was almost like she's violining her own voice, right? The guitar is so sexy, dude. I love how it's crying out. It's from like a production perspective, it's so intoxicating because like I understand a lot of what they're doing to get the stuff, and it's next level, man. Cool. Bringing everything here now, just over the halfway point. It's kind of crazy that she's putting distortion on her voice like that. I like it though. It's a nice way of changing up the texture we have currently existing. Kind of sounds like she's crying out of the darkness, you know? How do you find this stuff, Andreas? Like, for real, my dude. How do you do that? It was nice to have that build in there, though. I'm glad we had that increase there. That sense of scope of what was being taught.
To hold you.
It's not the end of the song, though, is it? They could probably end it here if they wanted to, but they're not. Repetition of that message there. Love that string backing though. It's a nice additional bit of a Again, it's almost like they found the right instrument, the right flute to flutter between the left and right of the stereo field, just to shake things up and distract you for a moment. I'm happy with this. It has been a good time, dude. Is there some phasing on the drums? Is that a deliberate thing? I would have to assume it would be deliberate considering what we heard so far. I more than give them the benefit of the doubt.
I've got you.
It's such a gentle harmony as well. And there's never any sort of sense of affliction behind it. It's almost like we're grieving the entire time. I don't know what the predator was meant to indicate though. Is there like a glitch in the Matrix or something like that? Nice unison of the string and vocal parts. What? Dude, that flew by. It just flew by, dude. Like a really graceful avian over your skies, man. It's just, what do I have to say? Because this is the conclusion, of course, for this track. I Hold You by CLANN. 9 minutes is a long time to listen to a song. For this, SP Patreon video, again, with Andreas, I know he's going to see me some really kind of funky, sort of out there stuff, and I like it. I liked this one. I didn't get bored. I didn't become disinterested at any point of this, and I can't quite pin why that is, because it's not like we had a whole lot of innovation in various sections. It's just almost like we knew exactly the right amount to build or deconstruct. The song itself, I think, was about saying to someone, look, I will hold you, we can have each other's support, we can get through the storm together, we can make this work. And the entirety of the track, especially with the grayscale in the background of this video, I think it demonstrates someone's struggle to find that connection with another person and to let them know that they are actually going to be able to survive it. I think that it's a really heartfelt message that I think is sung incredibly authentically and organic. And organically, like there wasn't any metatune or anything like her vocals. There was definitely an effects channel to on her vocals, and there are some interesting sort of distortion ones and maybe some other parts there. It's just, there's a sense of grittiness with our parts, but it's just so gentle at the same time. She's a sensational singer. She sounds as if she really wanted to be able to do what she was singing about. For that message to be interesting the entire time, especially when we're not really developing the story much more than we did within the first half, is just really impressive. It goes to show that it's possible to create something that is not focal led, that is long form, and it still be worth your time. The structure of this track, I think, was through composed. We had like a big A and B section in there, various bits of dips and tros. I liked the fact that we almost instantly knew when to take away an instrument before it got old. Like those little bits, like the kind of the flutes, like, that was an occasional thing that I don't think would have fit anywhere else. But CLANN knew not to take the piss with that. They knew not to take the piss and the listeners' attention for granted, and not to give you something this low was something to cleanse the palate before the next section, while you've got the other instruments in there to keep you feeling familiar and safe in their hands. With I Hold You, because of course with I Hold You, the last thing you want is the song making you feel uncomfortable, right? The performances on there was a drum kit or drum samples, the bass parts that were brief there, all those different synth and electronic elements there, the strings, everything. And it's not just that, like the points with like the thunderstorm sound and everything like that, everything just was in sync. It fit so well together. It was like a finely tuned jigsaw puzzle, but for like experts. And it's like they put it together in a caring, kind, loving way that I think a lot of musicians and artists and bands could learn from. I legitimately feel as though you cannot really make long form stuff like this unless it's to this caliber, especially if you're going for that kind of one main sort of theme going through it entirety of the thing, because she didn't tell us a really complicated, wild, insane story. She gave us enough information to be able to figure out what the song was about without holding our hands or patronizing us. If she'd given us less, I would have been unhappy with it, because I feel like that was just the right amount. You got the context for it, you understood how it related to the music, and it was well done. Just to continue, I mean, the production, the recording, mixing, mastering is sensational. I mean, I feel like I should say more about the composition, but a lot of it is just so obviously evident. It's not like I need to explain to someone these really sad chords elicited the emotional response. It's not like I need to understand why it's okay to only have drums sometimes and to have the thunder sounds without the drum kit. Because why would you have the drum kit without the thunder sounds? It wouldn't necessarily make sense. You need to have space in this because they're trying to have a conversation. You need to allow the other person to be able to respond to you. I feel as if a lot of the stuff that's going on with these different themes within the track is self-explanatory, but at the same time I know it's my job to explain them, to review them. I think that it was very stylistically cohesive, and again there was a sense of unison with everything involved. But yeah, the production, recording, mixing, mastering was just, it's spotless. Got no complaints. Tell you what you will, I usually go through a whole list of different things in there that I appreciate. I wasn't just recording the vocals and getting a good take, or recording the other instruments and getting a good take. It was recording them, knowing exactly how to get them sounding the way they needed to, and then completely flipping them and screwing them and putting them in all other ways to kind of get the exact specific frame of mind, the exact inspiration you need from it. And I'm really pleased with CLANN, with I Hold You. But thank you very much for watching this SP Patrons video for CLANN I Hold You. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Please do go show CLANN some love via their various social medias. Please remember to support your local musicians and artists at this point in time, as they need help more than ever with the crazy stuff going on in the world. And thanks again to Andreas for this SP Patrons request. And yeah, Spiderhands out.